here is the smell of ganja.
I was about to say,
yes, marijuana is quite popular here in.
What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets REACT, and we're back with another video.
Who we got today, C?
Today we are back with another American reaction.
Yes.
Super excited about this video, guys. If you're new to us
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 100K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Tourists when they come here to Jamaica, and I'll be honest, this has been a fantastic trip for our whole family. We've really loved Jamaica, so it's a little biased this time because it's been such a wonderful experience. But the first thing that shocked tourists, and actually shocked us when we came here, is that Jamaica is more than just beaches. I know, when you look at the tourism stuff for Jamaica, it's like, oh, it's a beach everywhere. It's just beaches. Yes, there are amazing beaches here, and I'll talk about those later with the crystal clear water, and oh my God, it's so beautiful. But the thing is, there's so much more than that when you're here. If you like some history, yeah, you can go to some of the plantation houses, the great houses to see those. You can go to Rose Hall and take a tour there and have the ghost story and that thing told to you at night. You can see some of the other beautiful homes. You can go to the Devon House in Kingston. There's all kinds of like that kind of history that's here. But also there's all this stuff inland. You have all these hills and mountains. Yes, mountains here in Jamaica. You want to go to the Blue Mountain? Yeah, you can hike that. You can go see the sunrise come up from there. It's gorgeous to see. You want to go see some of the waterfalls that are here? Yes. Waterfalls. They're amazing. We were at the Blue Hole here by Ocho Rios. We're going to Dunn's River Falls. You can see that. There's all kinds of places where you can hike up the waterfalls, walk in the pools, jump in the pools in some of them. It's really, really cool. You like music? I mean, hello, it's the home of reggae here.
It
you
is.
Go to Kingston, go to Trenchtown to see where Marley really came from. And you go to Bob Marley's house, and they have a really great tour over there with the music. And you'll get this great vibe when you're here. It's just so awesome. But that's the thing that really shocks people is Jamaica is not just an all-inclusive resort with a beach and that's it.
Exactly.
There's so much more to Jamaica than just the beaches. Now, the second thing that's going to shock you to...
I think, like, there's a misconception, not misconception. There's a lot of negatives out there about, like, you know, everywhere, but there's negatives out there. So people only go to the resorts. So if there were more people who, like, showcase Jamaica...
Like us.
Like us.
Like us. Like, we know we not going to go to the exact spot that you see on every platform and the advertisement. We ain't doing that. Because there's more to Jamaica, of course.
Yeah. But maybe there are people, like, you know, vloggers who show Jamaica. Like, you know, in Africa, there's Wode Maya, there's Tayo, there's...
Oh, yeah.
There's, you know, there are people showing their countries.
Right.
So if there were more people like that in Jamaica, I think people would know that.
Yep.
Come here is how friendly and helpful and talkative and energetic and alive the Jamaicans are. Now, I get a lot of people that get kind of upset with the Jamaicans when they come here because like it's just too much. They're always talking and they're always doing something so loud in the music and all this stuff. No. That what makes it so awesome because the people here are super friendly. They want to talk to you. They want to have conversations. It's not just, hey, how you doing? No, it's like, let's chat for a while. And it's such a good feeling when you're here. And I'll be honest, that's the thing we've loved more than anything else here in Jamaica is our time with the people here, and it's just been so much fun to get to know them and their food and the culture and the people and the patois, that's the local language, the Jamaican language you'll hear. There's all this kind of really cool stuff. So my advice for you is when you bump into somebody, you walk into a store, you go anywhere, you always say, good morning, good afternoon, how are you? You always are introducing yourself. You're always saying hi because they're saying hi back to you, and it's really, really kind of a cool thing. So definitely do that because you'll see is when you're friendly to them, they're totally friendly to you back, or they'll be friendly to you anyway, so just be friendly back. It's really kind of a cool thing. Though I will say is that they are totally laid back here. But it's totally laid back with a happy vibe, which is totally cool. I love that. Now, the third thing that might shock when you are here is the smell of ganja.
I was about to say,
yes, marijuana is quite popular here in Jamaica. I see tourists, I see locals, I see all kinds of people smoking brownies, whatever, when they are here in Jamaica. The thing is, you might be shocked to know that actually Weed, marijuana is not legal in Jamaica. It's just decriminalized. You as a tourist can have up to 2 ounces. If you have over 2 ounces, you're going to get in big trouble. So don't do that, okay? It's up to you, but I'm just saying is you'll be surprised how much you smell it lots of places. Though you don't smell it everywhere, you do smell it quite a bit. So don't be prudish. Don't be like, oh my goodness kind of stuff. Just realize that's kind of a fact of life here is that there is a lot of marijuana, and you'll be shocked how much marijuana you will smell, and you'll see people smoking all over the place. Because honestly, it's not a big taboo here in Jamaica. And yes, when you're on the beach, you might have someone come up to go, hey man, you need a smoke? You're like, no thanks. All right. They'll walk on by. No big deal. And the thing is, that kind of gets me thinking about the fourth thing that's going to shock you when you come here. And probably the thing that people really dislike the most when they come to Jamaica is the really high pressure touts and people selling stuff on the beaches and at tourist sites. Look, I'm not going to lie to you. No matter what site you go to, no matter what beach you go to, someone is going to be there trying to sell you some sunglasses or some artwork.
Yeah, you got to make that money.
I mean, it's a tourist destination. It's a popular tourist destination. We have that in New Orleans.
Oh, yeah, 100%. It's some, like, from chains, jerseys, clothings, anything that you could possibly think of, they are selling it. You know what I'm saying?
I can't say that we have that all over Louisiana, but the tourist destinations, we have that. So,
right.
But I also feel like if you gotta respect the culture of where you're going, you should be aware that that's gonna happen if you go on a tourist destination.
Especially if you're going on a tourist destination.
Right, that's in like a shop. Let's say if the people are not on the street, on the beaches, when you go in the shop, they're gonna be trying to sell you stuff. So
everywhere.
Or getting your hair braided or whatever, some smoke or something like that, you're going to get that again and again and again and again. And it really gets people upset. And that's where I see people really get frustrated. Look, all I say is, look, say no and be friendly about it. No, I'm good, man. I already got some stuff, but thanks, man. I appreciate it. All good to you. Don't be like, leave me alone. That just makes things more frustrating. Just have to have the right attitude with them. Exactly. It really does help. But I'm not going to lie to you. It will, like, shock you how many times people ask you again and again and again and again and again when you are at the beaches and the tourist sites. So just be prepared for that, okay? Patience, calm attitude, laid backness of Jamaica really makes it a lot easier. Now, when you are going around Jamaica, a lot of people ask, Mark, hey, what kind of money can I use here? What do I use? Well, hey, here's a shock for you. You can use the US dollar pretty much anywhere here in Jamaica. Yes, they have a Jamaican dollar, but also they take US dollars pretty much everywhere. Now, the exchange rate, you'll be shocked how different the exchange rate might be from one stall to the other, but you get a rough idea of what it's worth. I will say, if you're going to any place like tourist place, they'll gladly take dollars, no problem. If you're in a small, like a jerk hut and stuff like that, getting some chicken or jerk chicken or something like that at one of the places off the road, they'll probably prefer Jamaican money, but you'll be fine with US dollars. Like, oh, great, I don't have to worry about it. And I was shocked because the resort I was at last week, the ATM shot out US dollars, not Jamaican money. When I went to the bank, they gave me Jamaican money. So just have a heads up for that one. Now, the sixth thing that might get you when you come here are all the PSA signs, the public service announcement signs you'll see on the highway. You know, like there'll be ones for wear your helmet or you'll die. Speed kills, so don't kill yourself by going too fast. I mean, they have all these like PSA signs that are...
I'm going to need to know where in the United States he's from, because has he been to Texas?
They got that all the time. They got don't drink and drive, don't text. Even on the big old billboards where they do construction site, ain't no construction. They say just buckle up.
Yeah.
And put your phone down. All that good stuff. That's everywhere, actually.
Everywhere.
Straight up in your face. Hey, if you're going to have sex, make sure you wear a condom. I mean, it's like straight up these things. There's PSAs about getting married. I mean, there's all these things out here. And when you go around, you kind of notice them again and again. It's like, wow, they're really in your face with this stuff. Yes, they are. So it might shock you, but it's a good thing because it reminds us of some of those things. Make sure you wear your helmet. Make sure you wear that seatbelt and stuff like that. Because honestly, the next thing that's going to shock you is the driving here. Look, I'll be honest, hire a driver. Hire a local driver to take you around. Yes, you can rent a car here, no problem. My automatic manual transmission, you get them both, no big deal. But the thing is, you have weaving traffic and all this kind of stuff and bumpy roads and potholed roads and stuff like that, and dirt roads going up hills, especially going in the mountains. It can be a real scary kind of, oh my God, am I going to die, kind of shocking trip.
Like Cali, huh?
So honestly, just hire a driver because the drive will be nuts. I mean, you'll hear people honking and flashing and all kinds of stuff all day long. And the thing is, the reason they do that, if you're going to be going and people want to pass, it's during the day, they'll honk and then they just go around and you're supposed to move over a little bit so they can get in front of you, and you'll see that they'll do really tight passes, okay? It's like, how you go? So you need to help out with that. At night, they'll flash the lights and stuff like that. And what's funny, if you watch the drivers, okay, they'll have their little signals. Like, they'll flash, and they'll put their hand up like this, means, hey, there's no cops for a little while. They put their hand down like this, hey, there's some cops coming up pretty close. And it is kind of interesting. And also, if you're going to be, like, hitchhiking here, it's not really hitchhiking. If you're going to try to call a taxi, remember, there's different things. Like, you want to have it up like this is a long-distance taxi ride. If you're pointing down, it's a short-distance taxi ride. So,
well, that's good to know.
That's informative if you're from Jamaica, because they got gangs. So if you do the wrong signal,
for real,
they ain't trying to hear that. Do the wrong flash too many times on the lights.
We're gonna hire a driver.
They're gonna just hire a driver because
thanks, Walter.
For real, here's your tip. Take that.
I have a heads up for that, but man, you'll be shocked when you're driving around Jamaica. It can be a bit hair-raising. Now, the 8th thing that's going to shock you and that you're going to love when you're here is this beautiful, crystal clear blue water. Oh my God, the turquoise water here. God. It is just amazing. You go in and you don't want to get out. It is just, I mean, it's breathtaking. I mean, this is your Caribbean dream here in Jamaica with the beaches, the beautiful beaches. You can go to Negril. You have the 7 Mile Beach, which isn't quite 7 miles, but yeah, whatever. You can go there and chillax. But the thing is, there's beaches everywhere. Go down to Port Antonio, see some history there. I mean, there's just so much beach here and so much beautiful water and water sports you can do. Parasailing, you want to do, snorkeling, you want to go scuba diving, you just want to go, look for shells with your kids, see the fish, go bounce on a bouncy thing that's out in the water. There's so much great stuff to do here on the water here. They're like, I understand why they just show the beaches in the tourism thing, because it's gorgeous. Like, it's shockingly gorgeous how great it is. And don't be shocked if you're flying into Montego Bay and you think you're going to land in the water, because the landing strip's like right at the water. So you think that, we're going to land in the water. We're going to land in the water. No, we're not. Okay. Like, that was one thing I was like, hey, we got an issue here when we were flying in Montego Bay. Now, the 9th thing that shocked me when I came here was how little people left the resorts when they came to Jamaica. Look, Jamaica is an all-inclusive resort mecca. I mean, there's something for everybody here. So the thing is, you might be shocked if you pick the wrong one. So make sure you do your research. If it's a family one, if it's a singles one, if it's a solo traveler, it's a couples one, if it's an adult-only one, there's something for everybody here. But one thing I see is kind of consistent. A lot of people don't leave their all-inclusive. They don't leave their resorts. It's kind of shocking because there's so much to see outside.
What's the point of going somewhere? Right. Now, I can see if it's like a country that has an unstable government, just hostility. First of all, we wouldn't go. But no, we want to see Jamaica. We don't want to see the Hilton in Jamaica.
That's it. The 4 walls. I'm trying to go get that food. I'm trying to see what's going on in the scenery.
Meet our people, our supporters.
Trying to just talk with everybody, see what's up. Yes. That'd be fun. Can't be inside all day, no vacation.
The resorts. Look, I know when you look online, you see all these reports of crime in Jamaica. They're like, don't go there, it's not safe and stuff like that. We haven't had any problems. Okay, now I'm not going to say nobody has problems, but you got to make the right choices when you're going to go places. Hire that local driver. Ask the hotel where is a good place to go. Don't stay out late at night. Use the safe at your hotel. These kind of things you're going to do anyway. So do that. It's going to make it a lot safer, and you're going to feel more comfortable leaving the property. Because the thing is, there's a lot of great stuff off property. Remember, I talked about the plantation houses, the great houses you can go to. You can go to a rum tour where they make rum. You can, you can do all kinds of great stuff. Go into the Blue Hole here by Ocho Rios, or Dunn's River Fall, or Mystic Mountain, or hike a Blue Mountain, or you go, just go and take a catamaran and go scuba diving. There's a lot of stuff you can do off property, and I'm really shocked how many people don't leave because they're worried about that. Look, there's all kinds of great opportunities for you. If you do want to have help, I know we use a company called Holiday Services, and they've been great. They've hooked us up with an amazing driver. Micah's been awesome. Take us all kinds of great places. I mean, honestly, I can't recommend Holiday Services enough. They've been awesome. We said we want to see as much of Jamaica as we can, and they've got us to Kingston, Negril, Ocho Rios, Montego Bay, inland in the mountains, all kinds of stuff. It's been a great trip. So don't be afraid to get off property. But I'd also say is don't forget, maybe you want to use a tour company that'll do that for you, because sometimes, because the property wants you to stay on property. So that might be something to look into, okay? I have a link for them down below, by the way, if you want to check them out. Now, the 10th thing that shocks tourists when they come here to Jamaica is the food. I'll be honest, we all know about jerk chicken, that spicy marinated chicken that they grill out. You see the jerk huts all over the country. Oh, it is so good. And yes, you can go eat at the jerk huts, no problem. You'll be fine. And yes, you can drink the tap water here too, no problem. but that jerk sauce, the spicy sauce you'll have here, is so good. And they love their hot sauce here, by the way, just FYI. It's a bit spicier, so make sure you try any hot sauce before you put it on your food. But the thing is, there's all kinds of great food when you are here. Yes, the jerk chicken and jerk pork. You can have oxtail. You can have curry goat, which is really, really good. There's some stewed chicken. There's all kinds of really good food you're going to have when you're here. The patties, it's like the British influence here. It's like a meat pie. There might be shrimp in it. There might be beef, or it might be chicken in there, or veggie in there, stuff like that. It's really great. And also, what's crazy is some people are shocked at how much vegetarian and vegan options they have here.
Right.
Because there's all kinds of great fruits and veg here in Jamaica. I mean, the fruit here actually shocks some people because, one, if you have ackee and saltfish, which is a typical morning dish, like the national breakfast kind of thing, the ackee is a fruit. But when they cook it up, it looks like scrambled eggs. Mm-hmm. So you might be at your buffet at your all-inclusive and go, oh, it's scrambled eggs with some fish in it. I'll try that. You get a ladle, you go back and eat. You're like, whoa, there's something wrong with this scrambled eggs. It's not scrambled eggs, okay? It's actually fruit, which is really kind of cool. I liked it.
Yeah.
Liam was not so much of a fan, let's say. Another fruit that really throws you off is what's called breadfruit. And what they do is they boil it. Okay, they might boil it and fry it, but I've had it just boiled. And they boil it, and it really looks like a dumpling. It looks like bread, and you kind of eat it like bread, and it tastes kind of like it too. So that kind of shocks people some way too. But one thing that shocked me about the food is you don't see a lot of seafood. Now, your all-inclusive might have some seafood, but a lot of the national dishes here in Jamaica aren't really seafood-based, though we're an island. I think part of that is actually because seafood...
Yeah, we love seafood, so we're going to start the video right here. No, I'm joking.
That's my first time ever hearing that, though.
Yeah.
Because I've heard about the fish fries.
Right. Like, we love our seafood.
Yeah,
so we want to get on that little roll, you feel me?
Isn't it a tradition on Fridays to have fried seafood? Yeah, let us know.
In general is really expensive here in Jamaica, and so that might be something to look at. And I guess in that expensive...
Nah. I don't know about that one, Walter.
I don't know.
Because we were supposed to spend our first anniversary in Jamaica a long time ago. And we never got around to it. Mm-hmm. And I remember being on Instagram finding some crawfish. And I followed those pages.
Good old crayfish.
So what are you talking about?
Side of things, I'll give you a special 11th shock. That is how expensive Jamaica can be. Because you have two really big factors here. One, it's an island, which if you're ever on an island, you know it's always more expensive because they have to bring everything in. And two, it's a tourism hub, which of course jacks up the prices as well. So don't be shocked when you get your bill when you come to Jamaica because it's going to be more expensive than you think. But I'll be honest, it has been worth every single cent we spent here. This has been a fantastic family vacation. I mean, it's a vacation, not just a trip where we travel and film, but actual vacation. The kids hiking through the waterfalls has been great. You know, Jocelyn enjoying the food and learning how to cook oxtail. Me meeting my locals and having fun with them. Loving the reggae music. Going to Trenchtown and learning the history of that. I mean, it's just a really great place to be. So don't be scared off coming to Jamaica. This is an awesome place. Be smart when you're here and you have a great time. And yes, you will be surprised how much you hear Yaman and all those kind of things. I mean, they really do say that quite often. Anyway, I hope this helps you get ready to go to Jamaica.
All right.
Yes, it does help us get ready to go to Jamaica.
I liked it. Mm-hmm. Here's some points. A little we kind of knew about. Threw me for a loop with the seafood, though.
Yeah, he threw me for a loop.
Because y'all know how we get.
Yeah,
but,
we love us some seafood.
Yeah.
So we need more Jamaican videos in our...
Facts.
In our playlist. So drop some in the description box. Not the comment box. The description box below. Find the form. Like this video. Subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you like support the channel that way. As well as our join feature to become a VIP member of the channel. We'll see you soon.
Peace.